It's your man Jay Gray's Report, and welcome to the M.I.C Football Weekly Preview, Week 8, presented by your good neighbor, State Farm Agent Ravi R. Murray, located 7503 Rockville Road, Indianapolis, or hit your boy up at 317-297-3804 so you can holler at your boy. Now, y'all know the drill. Y'all know how we get it in, so let's get it in. First of all, I got to say this. There's a lot of young cats out there get mad at me on these teams. When I don't pick your team, they call it the Jay Gray's Report throwing dirt. Look here, dog. I'm not going to pick your team to win if I don't think you're going to win. It depends on the week and who you playing. So I'm not throwing dirt. What I'm doing is telling you who I think is going to win this week. Not next week, not the week after, not 3 weeks ago. I'm talking about right now, come Friday night. Do I think you're going to win? And I'll give you my reasons to why you win or lose, or why I think you're going to win or lose. I'm not a prophet. I can't tell you for sure who's going to win the game. I'm just telling you who I think going to win the game. So now, let's move on to the first ball game. We got number 9, Center Grove, goes out to Lawrence North to play. Now, Center Grove is coming off of a huge win last week. They beat Pike 51-30. The Warhorse went to work. Hey, let me tell you, in 7 ball games, the Warhorse has already put up 1,129 yards, 15 touchdowns. Charlie Orgega, the side man on the car, who's running along next to the horse, 346 yards. That don't sound like a whole lot, but he averaging 7.4 yards a carry. Now, on the other side of the ball, Lawrence North struggling a little bit. They came out the gate winning. They was 2-0 coming out the gate. They've dropped 5 straight. So I don't believe that they're going to be able to win this ball game, even though they playing at the crib. I say the Warhorse is going to run all the way to Louisville on these boys. So now, let's move on to the next ball game. I'm going with Center Grove to win this ball game big. Now, let's move on to the next ball game. We got Pike going out to play number 7, North Central. Now, here's the deal. Pike is struggling right now. Pike is 1-6. They lost last week to Center Grove 51-30. Jason Graves is leading the offense in both rushing and passing. He got 1,395 yards, 10 touchdowns. He's leading the team in rushing as well. It's just not a whole lot of weapons on offense right now, but because when you got one guy leading both on both sides of the in the running and throwing the ball, is problems. But on the other side of the ball, we got my man Chinchilla O'Shea. Got these boys from over at North Central rolling. They 5-2. Just a few years ago, North Central was the worst team in the league. Now, my man came down from Lafayette Central Catholic, put on the Chinchilla hat and the coat, and now he got these boys rolling. We got Lillian Thompson putting in work. Got more than 1,397 yards, 12 touchdowns already. Trayvon Elliott, 528 yards receiving, 6 touchdowns. And Alexander Tarver, 490 yards, 2 touchdowns. Now, they have been putting in crazy work over at North Central. So I figured North Central should win this ball game. No problem at all. I'm going with North Central, Chinchilla O'Shea to come out there in the hat and the coat and some Ugg boots. Come out here and do some work this weekend. Now, let's move on to the next ball game because we got to get to the big one last. We got Lawrence Central goes over to play Ben Davis. Now, here's the deal. Lawrence Central lost last week to North Central, 26-7. They've been struggling out the gate this year, too. There's a few teams struggling out the gate. This is one of them. Ben Davis loses last week over at Carmel, 21-7, in a battle in the first half. Then all of a sudden, the wheels start falling off. Block punts, penalties, etc. So they lose 21-7. But Trent Gibson has thrown for more than 1,091 yards, 5 touchdowns. Delbert Mims still putting in work. He couldn't get loose last week because that beast of a defense that Carmel has, we'll talk about in a minute, wouldn't let him get loose. But I feel like the Ben Davis Giants should bounce back this weekend, beat Lawrence Central, huge this week. They got him at the crib. The Love Doctor puts in work. Y'all know who the Love Doctor is, don't you? That's my man Jason Simmons. because he loves the kids. He loves his team. I haven't seen a coach this in love with his team in a long time. Cares about their whereabouts, care about what they're doing. All coaches do. But my man, I call him the love doctor because he's so passionate about it. So I'm going with the love doctor to get the win this weekend. Get Ben Davis back in the winning column. Let's move on to the next ball game. Now we got the huge one over on the far east side. See, I had to rush through those other ones because we got the M.I.C championship going on the far east side. We got Carmel. Number 4 Carmel, 6-1, going out to play number 1, Warren Central. I'm billing this as the Beast versus Dubzilla. Hey, look here, dog. Carmel's defense is ridiculous right now, bro. They're led by cats. Hey, keep these names in your mouth all weekend. Bo Robbins, Nate Frey, Joey Schmidt, and my man Ty Wise. They putting in crazy work, and my man Cole Brevard will be back this weekend. He's been out with a broken hand. Now he's back in the mix. Let me tell you something. This defense at Carmel is nuts. When you talk about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys to the ball on every play, they don't let guys get loose. They only giving up 14 points a game. These guys are putting in crazy work. I mean, giving up no points. 4 out the 7 ball games they played, they've given up single digits. So, but now on the other side of the ball, they got to show up and play against the 3-headed monster. I call it Dubzilla. These boys from Warren Central are putting in work. They averaging 54 points a game. So think about this, bro. You got a defense only giving up 14 points a game. An offense putting up 54 points a game. Something got to give, bro. Something got to give. The Beast versus Dubzilla. Listen to Dubzilla. What are they doing over here? You got Jaden George, the Incredible. Already put up 1,772 yards, 26 touchdowns. Then you got the incomparable David Bell putting up 994 yards, 14 touchdowns. Then you got Secretariat from the far east side. He gonna ride this weekend. My man Romeo Elliott putting in crazy work, more than 1,321 yards, 19 touchdowns. Dude, it's almost impossible to slow these boys down. Hey, I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to be a great ball game. And if you're not in the building, the M.I.C championship's on the line. I'm going to go out on a limb like I said last week. This game should be the preview of the Class 6A state championship. Unless somebody can prove me wrong, these two teams might show back up in the Class 6A state championship, but they got business to take care of right now. And my man John Hebert leading the Carmel Greyhounds and Jason West with the Warriors over here. It's going to be crazy. Now, which one of these duns going to come out here with a win? There's no way that you can slow down Dubzilla. He eating everywhere. They might not score 54 points, but they going to eat. So I'm going with Dubzilla to win this ball game by at least 2 touchdowns because they got crazy athleticism. They got crazy offense. And I don't think you can slow down Dubzilla at this point. It's like a freight train running downhill. It ain't Carmel. It don't have nothing to do with Carmel. It got to do with how good these guys are on offense. So now, but what can they keep these done from scoring 30 points? That's the question. So we going with Warren Central to win this ball game. It's your man Jay Graves Report from the jgravesreport.com, or you can hit me up on Twitter at jgravesreport so you can holler at your boy. And also remember that this segment is presented by your good neighbor State Farm agent Ravi R. Murray, located 7503 Rockville Road, Indianapolis, or hit your boy up at 317-297-3804 so you can holler at your boy.